Hello and welcome to another FX Forex trading tutorial. Okay, today we're going to have an opportunity to look at some simple inside bar trading strategies. And the green dots that you see here show us inside bars on the daily Euro US dollar chart. Okay, this is the currency pair we're looking at. And how this would work is very simple. But first, let's take a closer look at an inside bar. Okay, so let's take this one for instance. Inside bar there. Okay. And what defines an inside bar is that I'll move this out of the way to make it easier, is that the high is lower than the previous high, so you can see here, and the low is higher than the previous low. Okay, low, higher than the previous low, high, lower than the previous high, low, higher than the previous low, high, lower than the previous high. Okay, so this is consistent throughout. And there are a number of different strategies you can use to trade inside bars. And let's take a look at a very simple one right now. Okay, I'll move these up just to give us an illustration. Okay, we could easily trade the breakout of the range of the inside bar, which means the price goes above this green horizontal line, we would buy and be long, or the price goes below this red horizontal line and we would sell or be short. Now the nice thing about inside bar breakouts and trading is that you can use the other side of the trade to indicate your stop loss. So for instance, we go long here, the market comes down, and our stop would be right here, we would be out. We go short here, the market goes up, our stop would be there, and we would be out. Now, that's one type of inside bar trading strategy. Now this is the bar, the range I'm currently selecting, or setting the horizontal bars on, is the bar prior to the inside bar. Okay, so we're looking for a breakout of this particular level here to the upside, or a breakout of this particular level here to the downside. So we could actually see here, have the inside bar that lets us know we should prepare ourselves for a trade. This bar prior to the inside bar already tells us that we should be getting long up here, say several pips, 3 to 5 pips above this high. Okay, and we would be long here. We see another inside bar come along, that type of thing, and this would be the trade that we would be in. Now, as far as risk control is concerned, the range of the inside bar or bar prior to the inside bar is particularly important. As you can see, this particular range, when trading a breakout of the bar prior to the inside bar, is large. That's a large range there. Well, that's relatively speaking, of course. It's about 230 pips or so. Now, dependent upon your account size, you have to take that level of risk into consideration. So there may be some of the bars that will come up that may be outside of your particular risk parameters. So for instance, if you're looking to trade and have your risk at, say, 5% of your total account per trade, then we'd look at a trade like this and you'd say, well, my account size is $10,000 and 5% of that would be $500. And if I were trading A standard lot, that $500 would translate into 50 pips of risk that I could take. Therefore, this particular trade would be one that would not work for the risk parameter. So even though, of course, we see that clearly there is a breakout of the bar prior to the inside bar, this particular trade would not fit within the risk parameters. Regardless of how great the trade looks, it needs to fit within your risk parameters in order to continue to trade, which means that we must preserve our capital. And we preserve our capital, we continue to trade. That gives us the opportunity to take advantage of many trades into the future. Okay, let's take a look at another example. We'll take a look at our latest one here, and we'll do the bar prior to the inside bar over here. And I'm just placing these little horizontal bars here just for the purposes of visualization here, to help us visualize things a little bit better. As you can see, we have an inside bar, so we're on alert for a breakout to the up or downside. That's the beauty of the simplicity of inside bar trading, is that we can immediately know when it's time to do something, and also we'll know once that inside bar is formed that our risk is already predefined by the range of the bar prior to the inside bar, or the inside bar itself, if that's what you're trading. So you can see here we broke down below that low, and we're currently short. Our stop loss would be up here, and we'd still be short at this particular point in time. Okay, so again, as long as that fits within your risk parameters, then you should be in good shape. Now, another thing you can do is, if that range of the inside bar is larger than you would like, you can always scale your contracts and your lot size, basically, and do something along the lines of something fractional as well. So as long as your broker allows you to do those types of things, then of course you can do those types of things. So in our previous example, if we were looking at this particular trade right here, the risk involved was 5 times what we should actually be risking in a standard, using a standard lot. So if we could get down to a point where we could trade 1/5 that amount, and then we would be in good shape. So in this case, let's say we're taking a mini lot, which would be 1/10 of the size of the standard lot, then that 250 pips at $1 per pip would translate into $250, which is beneath the level of risk that we would say would be unacceptable. Okay, so that would be anything over $500. But since being able to trade a mini lot would make that $250, that would be acceptable. Always keep in mind that there will be triggers and signals and trades where everything lines up correctly, but be sure to control your risk in order to stay in the game and trade Forex more profitably. Thank you for taking the time to join us for another FX Forex trading tutorial. Please feel free to join us at our website at www.fxforexfx.com for a wealth of additional Forex trading tutorials, as well as timely information on Forex trading strategies, risk control, money management, and much, much more. Thank you for joining us.